Yes, bro. Omizzy.
Yeah.
Finally, man.
Teach you
What's good, man?
Cycle handshake. That's
Let's do that again. Oh, wait. One, two. That's the circle.
Yeah.
That's cold. That's cold. Me, I thought it was the Igbo. That's sick. That's sick. I like it.
Yeah.
That's actually a clever way to form some type of bond with your listeners, fans, and stuff like that. Well, first thing first, if you're watching this, if you don't know Omizzy, then you're an imposter in the genre, in the culture. You know what I mean? You should already know who Omizzy is, cold brother. Now, if you follow me, then you know I've reacted to songs on my live stream. I've played this guy's song so many times, And bro, it's in London somehow, but I'm happy though, because it makes sense that you're here. This is the Afrobeats headquarters, which it should be in Nigeria, but London is not the Afrobeats headquarters. And it's good to see you, bro. So welcome, bro.
Yeah,
man.
I'm happy to be here. I can't even lie.
And
for the fact that we're actually linking up.
Bro. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for even coming through. You're big time now, so you could be going to the biggest BBCs and all that stuff. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, bro. So how are you finding London?
London is chill. London is cool. Great people. The weather is cold though,
the weather is cold.
The weather is cold, but I'm literally enjoying my time in London. Yeah.
I like that. Because the thing is, a lot of people come to London and normally they will talk about how it's cold and they'll talk about how people are just look so busy and everything is so quick and
so
fast.
Organized.
But then again,
really organized.
Is it?
Yeah, it is time
It's true,
it's really
this is what they say, you don't know what you have until you lose it.
Yeah.
I'm a Londoner, so I'm not seeing it. But coming from the headquarters of chaos, which is Lagos, I can imagine. For real though.
It's really organized.
I like that, bro.
Keep to time,
I appreciate that. That's dope, man. That's dope.
Really dope.
So, outside music, I want to know who Omizzy is. I mean, you as a human being. What's the story? Like, not just how you started, but you as a person, what got you into music?
I've always loved music from way back. Growing up, actually had friends, clique of friends, that we formed a music group.
Okay.
So we were always, doing freestyle, doing rap battles, going for shows. It was just us having fun with the music thing, young age and all those kind of things. But then, I took it more serious in 2020. That was Breakdown.
Okay.
That was the lockdown, That was when I recorded my first song.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, actually. It was titled One Life. So, my friends, everybody around me was, was showing me the support, showing me the love. And, from that point, I was like,
this is it.
Yeah, I was like...
I think I can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That was the feeling, And from there, I was like, okay, let me keep it going.
That's interesting because you need a very strong, I won't say community, but you need a strong support group. And you're lucky enough to have one of those, of your friends and people.
I can't even lie. I had friends, some of my friends will actually pay for my section.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I had a friend. His name is Tony. Shout out to Tony.
Shout out to you, Tony, man.
So he would bro, what's up? He would pay from his money, call the producer, pay for me to have a couple of sections. He was invested. Trust me, if he had the funds to actually
damn, that's real love.
For real.
Are you sure Tony's not your blood brother?
I tell
damn.
We're still young. We're still
in that same Nigeria.
Yeah, yes, in Nigeria. We're still in secondary school then.
And he didn't it's not he's asking for something.
I wasn't asking for anything. He just.
Hey yo, Tony, this episode I'm dedicating it to you. What? That is rare.
Yeah, actually, I can't.
That's really rare. I mean, I'm sorry. People do you favors for them because they need something. And it's just how I've always been. Of course, when I heard your song, I have that thing where I can tell if a song is good from 10 seconds. I heard the snippet of your song. I literally 10 seconds. I was shout out to my guy Olu the Wave.
Oh,
it was on his page. That's my bro right there.
He shot the video.
Yeah. So he just posted the thing, and I was scrolling fast. And I had 10 seconds of,
Osimhen.
What's it called? Osimhen.
Yeah.
Just 10 seconds, I just said, just the beat. I went, I started looking for the name. Then I saw the name in the hashtag. I was like, I'm going to go check the song. This tune sounds fire. And before we go back to that song, but it's just interesting to know that people do invest in something that they don't hope to get anything back.
Yeah,
I wasn't saying, Omizzy, when you land in London, you check me. Bro, I didn't think I'd tag or anything. I just did because I liked it. I just did it.
I was just random day, I just went to YouTube. Like that was when I dropped the song.
Yeah.
And I just saw somebody popping out like doing like the breakdown, and that was you. I'm like, who's this? You know. But like that actually like gave me the joy because I didn't have to reach out to you.
Yeah.
It was not like as if it was something that was paid. It was just a random. So that actually just showed me that like the music itself is speaking for itself.
It's great that you actually like went on YouTube to like
check it out.
Just checking stuff like maybe anything to do with your name because that means you're interested in your career. Because some artists think it's okay to just act all cool, whatever, man. It's cool.
I'm always digging.
I appreciate that, man. That's so nice to know that at least one artist that is opening up to it, saying this, so that it's really I would say it's a way of showing an interest in your listeners. Because some artists are so entitled. They feel like if I drop song, it's a banger now. Let everyone, if they like it, they like it.
You need to hawk your music because right now the world that we are in and how saturated the market is.
Yes.
You have to like stay locked in. Like in every space, you have to make sure you're following up everything.
Yeah.
You have to make sure that everything is moving properly. So it's not just only about the music.
True.
You understand? The music is one thing, but like you as an artist, making sure that like every aspect of your music is moving properly is very important too as well.
That's very, very true.
Important.
And it highlights the fact that you're aware of these things because you're not necessarily living a fake or imaginative life. There's some, again, it's just how some artists are. Okay. They would have an idea of what they want their career to look like, but they won't work towards it. No. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, I want to eat fish, but you're not getting up to go buy the fish to make it. You're just imagining stuff. Yeah. Now, going back to the genesis, or should I say like your inception into the music, now that Tony has helped, or should I say it's contributed, because you did your own part by doing the song. You didn't just pay for studio and you were just somewhere else, you did your bit. You know what I mean? So it's 50-50 at this point. Now you've moved past your first song.
Yeah.
What was when was it that you genuinely, because I don't think the first song you made was the one that made you believe that I can make song go.
Nah, it wasn't.
What was that song that genuinely made you believe?
Made me feel like, so like, doing all those sections with my friends and everything. I did a couple of songs and I just kept on going. But what actually triggered me the most was like my first performance.
Right.
So
where did you perform?
It was at Surulere.
Nice.
Back in Nigeria, Lagos. Yeah. So the first time I performed on stage, it was not that great. I wasn't good with the mic.
Of course, shy.
But then like my whole people like that was there, like the energy there,
I love
it was crazy. It was really crazy. I can't even lie. It was really crazy.
Damn,
and that was my first time coming on stage. At first, I had that like stage anxiety.
Yeah.
But then
it gingered you.
I'm like, I gotta make this out. So I jumped on stage. My guys were giving me the energy. It was just me looking at the crowd and seeing that energy. I was like, man, this means something. Like this means greatness, and this means greatness is in me.
Yeah.
So I knew that this is something that I just have to build and keep building. And we thank God, like I'm not where I want to be, but everything in life takes process, so we keep going.
True. And I can't remember his name, the footballer that I saw in the first visualizer of
Osimhen.
No, Osimhen.
Omizzy.
That's it, Onazi. There you go.
Shout out to Onazi.
Tell me how that came about, because the first video I saw was a visualizer. That wasn't like a proper music video.
Yeah.
So, and I prefer visualizers. I think those are way better. They show more personality than all of these produced something that we know is all a lie. You can't have 20 women shaking. Anyway, that's something for another day. So for me personally, how did that relationship come about? Because it was Onazi that took you to the camp, right? Tell me all about it.
So I want to say shout out to PG Records. That's my label.
Oh, nice.
Most times we have meetings, we like try to put heads together of how we can take the music from where it is to to a better place. So in that kind of environment, like we're just having discussions and knowing that this song was like saying Osimhen, and Osimhen is a popular
of course.
Football, and Onazi is someone that's close to my boss, and so he reached out, played the song to him, and he loved the song too, and he was like, he was interested. Let him see like what he could do. to see how he could, try and make it happen. So it was through Nazi that I was able to meet Osimhen. Yeah, and that was during the match that they had with, is it Benin?
I think it's Benin, yeah.
At Uyo.
So you traveled all the way to Uyo?
Yes, of course.
Dope. That's dope.
Trust me, he wasn't even sure like it was gonna happen.
Oh, okay.
But
wow, that's for having faith,
Yeah, it was what they shot. Even at that point, it was like it was not going to happen again because on the day after the match, when Osimhen came, he scored just 10 seconds immediately. And before
I remember that match. Yeah.
They were actually playing the song.
Oh,
and the second half,
that's
they
dope.
were playing it
in the stadium.
Yeah,
that's dope.
So they were playing. So he was like, "Oh man, like when he heard that song, that he actually boosted his."
Swear, Osimhen said.
Yeah, he said that. He said that when we actually met him, but before we met him, we had to wait all night. We waited all night. It was already looking like it was impossible. Yeah. Because they got back. Of course, they're tired. Yeah. And Nazi, Osimhen, being Osimhen, like a lot of people want to.
Yeah, of course.
You get. So we waited and waited and waited. Then eventually he came. And when he came, I was like, a boss.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, I'm a big fan, and I made a song. He's just talking about like how in life you have to always be a striker at what you're doing. Yeah. And he's great at what he's doing.
I love the metaphor. Yeah, that's dope. So, that was dope.
Yeah, it was really great. It was really amazing. He loved the song. We danced. He vibed. It was not just about the connection. It was also about the music itself.
I like that.
Like the music.
And he liked your music. Yeah.
So
that's dope. And now, of course, would you say that's your breakout song? That's the song that broke you out?
No, I'll say not really, because I feel like Downfall Driver with Zlatan actually gave me...
I was going to get to that. That's what I'm trying to say. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. Again, I don't have to lie. When I heard Osimhen, I was like, yeah, I really like this dude. Then fast forward to a few months later, you dropped your EP.
Yeah.
Can I just say that EP is really good?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I was shocked. I'll tell you why. Nigeria reminds me of Brazil. In Brazil, footballers are just every day. Yeah, Nigeria is like that with artists.
Yeah, actually.
So I thought, surely this Onisago, Shonisa. I was like, this is like. So some other artists that will come and go, but I like the song. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I would do my bit, and I like the song. I wanted to share with people. Then when I listened to your EP, I was like, wait, this guy, Miss is actually,
why not here to play?
He's not here to play. I was like, wow. Then I heard Downfall Driver. Wait, some people don't know. Let me just play. Downfall Driver is a dope tune. I'll play the. Let me even play this one. Let me just play. And this is what caught me again. See, the difference between this and this. Who's your producer? What's his name?
Audio Monkey. So he produced these two amazing songs.
Audio Monkey, I see what you're doing.
Shout out to Audio Monkey.
I'm not gonna lie. He is I think it's needed. He's one of the dopest producers in terms of, what's it called? Audio curation. He's smart. You know how they'll tell you, content creators, you need to have a hook. First 10 seconds, you have to hook someone to stay, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, to catch.
He knows how to. Audio Monkey, if you're watching this, you're a genius, bro. He knows how to grab people's... Okay, first of all, let me just say, it's not everyone he can grab, because only people that know music, and I'm trying to give myself credit here. He knows how to grab people that know music. I swear down, look, let's be fair. If I play this for someone, they might not. But listen to the way Osimhen starts. Be honest. Don't you want to listen further?
Of course, of course.
Thank you. Now, I heard that, and then I heard this one. Bro.
Yes, that's how it works.
This tune is a banger.
Like, music is really serious. Really
bro,
serious,
and you knew your tonality on how you just introduce yourself into the song was amazing.
Yeah.
This tune is, let me play a little bit for you guys, because I think some of you haven't heard this. I'll tell you my favorite part. Watch it. That's one thing, bro. Hey, your musical acrobatics is sick. You know how to do that then you just go up, and that is cold. You just switch it up. Then she's gonna do it again. You now bring it back again. That is sick. My favorite bit. Listen to this. This tune is so banger, bro. Every time. Do you know if I go to work, I have some songs I play just to put me in a good mood. Downfall is there, Osimhen is there, and some other songs like Burnout 23, but it's not about Burnout right now. Like those songs just get me in a very good mood.
Yeah.
Dope, man. Audio Monkey, shout out to you. I need to hear more from Audio Monkey.
Yeah, for my EP, he produced like.
I'm saying outside because I can tell that you guys have the synergy. I want to hear him do it with another artist. That will just prove how good you are. Because I'm not gonna lie, there's some producers when they meet someone else, that person don't know how to. They can't tap into the same energy.
Like working with a producer, like the mood, the mindset, all these things matters. Me and Audio Monkey, like, we are always locked in, like,
dope.
Locked in, like, 2-4. When we produced this song, when I did Down for Java, I didn't even have a place. Wow. We were in a hotel. That was where we at. Like, at that point, I even got scammed because I was looking for a house. I just finished school then.
Damn.
I just finished school, so it was about getting an apartment. And, I looked for that apartment for like 2 months with one particular guy. And then it was time to pay, and I paid, and the guy
scammed you.
I swear, it was crazy. Like, I was really down. Damn. It was really a tough time. But like at that point, I was just like, okay, I don't have a place to stay, but let me just stay at the hotel. So I just called Audio, and he pulled up.
Damn.
And it wasn't something big. It was not like seeing how good the track actually did. That's part of the thing that that just keeps. And me as an artist, just keeps me going because, like, I never saw it coming. I never thought of it to be, as big as this point. It was just me doing music. It was me doing music, But that's how it works.
So you think? Oh yeah, is it because of Zlatan? You think Downfall is your biggest song?
No, not just because of Zlatan, because of the context of the song. Because
of course, we know.
Regardless of who is on the song, if the song itself doesn't sell itself, it would be hard for the person to actually
I agree.
And we actually wanted Zlatan on Osimhen, funny enough. I swear. So we played
shout to Zlatan.
Yeah, shout to Zlatan. Yeah, he's like, man, big bro in the industry.
Yeah.
We wanted him on Osimhen, but we're like, okay, let's just play a couple of songs, then let's not try to
just box you.
To box you in one. And he listened to Down for That and was like, yeah, that's the song. Because the song could remind him of, how
that song.
Yeah, remind him of how he started.
I'm not gonna lie.
The hustle and everything.
That song would get you emotional. Yeah. I don't know about anyone. I don't know. There's some songs, right? I know they're not talking about someone died or anything, but it just takes you to a place where you're very retrospective. Like you start to think of stuff about your life and just think of other people's hustle, And I feel like Downfall did that really well for me. And also, obviously, over the last couple of months, I've noticed your notoriety has gone up and you're linking up with a few people. This guy, Adesanya, this UFC guy.
Yeah, shout out to...
Was vibing to... Was it Downfall? He was Downfall. He was Downfall, Because I saw the clip, I was crazy.
I'm funny, it wasn't even like the feature with Zlatan.
Yeah,
it was the single, it was the actual song.
See?
I was just it was January 1st, I can't even forget. Because I was just at home. I was just doing nothing. I was just in my room. My guys just came. I was like, bro, what's up? Like, have you seen this stuff? I was like, what's up? I was like, Adesanya is vibing to your song. I posted it on his story. And I just went to look it up and I saw he singing it word for word. Trust me, at that point, that was his song. Every day he was posting.
Damn. Did he reach out to you?
Yeah, we did. We spoke. He sent me voice notes. He was just he was happy about the song. He was as if the song was speaking to him at that moment.
Facts.
Me in Lagos, Nigeria, it's not as if I did so much promotion.
That's true.
And to see how far
it's gone,
he traveled to, it was really beautiful. I can't even lie, because
that is so true. Because for me as well, like I said, when I first heard of just your song Osimhen, again, there was no promotion behind it. It was just something simple. And I feel the organic element to it is what makes you, I think for me as a good artist as well, because you don't need to do anything stupid. You don't have to go around making noise or tie towel and be ringing bell down the street. Like none of this crazy stuff you're doing, which like big shout out to you for that. And now you, of course, having like someone like that, like a UFC guy, do his thing, it's a big deal for an artist that. Every artist needs promotion. I don't care how big you are. You need that kind of extra.
You need that kind of extra, like, it's beyond
the reach.
It's beyond like reach, your marketing.
Yeah, you can't pay for that.
You can't. Like,
you can't. Yeah,
how much
you are not to pay. Exactly. Trust me, you can't pay for that for free.
Like since then, he's been showing real love. You know, I just dropped a new project.
The 2-pack, isn't it?
Yeah, the 2-pack single, and even for that one, he like already commented on my page, you know, like so. He's
that's a locked-in fan forever.
Yeah, so
you know?
he's locked in, and
that's a fan forever.
It's really great. It's really great to see him. Like it's not like I see I first we've never met before. I only know him online.
Of course,
to see him vibing to the song, showing love, showing support. Like it's actually real. It's actually
there's someone else that's vibed to your song as well. Like it's popular. I can't remember. There's a lot of people that have, you know, but it's not about them. It's about you, to be fair. So I think that's credit to you and the hard work you've put in. And I love one thing about your song, and I'll say this, not to, you know, discredit other artists. There's an element of substance in everything you do. Like your songs they're not shallow. You know, when I listen to any of your songs, I can you just hear the lyrics. And you're putting in things, you're saying things that you're giving us quotables. You know, a lot of people, you can't quote any lyrics from their song. It's just melody you're doing. Because for you, you're like...
Because it's real life. Like, I really want my music to, you know, to speak to people when they're down, to speak to you when when you feel like you want to get in the mood.
Facts.
To speak to you when you're in the club. You know, so like that's something that I am really targeting to do, you know. So at the point whenever I'm feeling some kind of way, I know that like there are a lot of people feeling that type of way, and sometimes I just have conversations with random people just to get like
to understand
the headspace of where they are. Sometimes I just take Uber around, talk to them, because
that's true. These are one of the people to speak to for real.
Yeah, you understand.
Uber drivers.
You know, I talk to them. They tell me things. I tell them things. You know, that way I just like I can understand what is happening, what they're thinking, and I also add my own like, you know, reality to it. So that's why anytime I'm making music, I always make sure that I'm saying this something that I'm saying that's about real life and how things is actually going. So
absolutely. And it's great to understand that your love for music comes from the fact that it's a mix for me from everything you've said. I think your love comes from the extra support and the amazing support group you have around you. Because there's so many good, maybe footballers, boxers, artists, that if they had just a little bit of encouragement, they would be out here just doing things. Why some people don't need that? Because they believe in themselves. For you, I can tell that you're one of the lucky ones that have both. I think even without your friends gassing you, I think you still pursue music. You still pursue music.
You know, you have to keep the energy. You know, but it's really amazing to have like real people.
Of course.
That know that like they support you, they got your back. Like, they're ready to go any length to make sure that you perform in a particular place.
I agree.
Yeah, you know,
I agree.
It's really amazing.
Even with your hairstyle, like, what's the inspiration behind it? Is there any thought behind this? So it's like, I need to stand out. I need to.
Yeah, there is actually. So the hairstyle came when I wanted to do like a video shoot, and that was the video shoot for Down for Driver with Zlatan.
Okay.
So the video director, his name is Alien. Shout out to him. So he was like, he wanted something to make me stand out. You know, there are some video directors that are very intentional about like what they want to do.
I'm very specific,
So when I saw the hairstyle first, I'm like,
this one no good. This one no good.
Waiting be this one again. You understand? So I was like, bro, waiting be this again. It was like, oh my bro, let's do it. So at that point, I was just doing it for the music
I see what you mean.
You know, after that point, I went back to my normal hairstyle and everything. But then back and forth, conversations, you know. I just looked at it that as an artist, you know, especially as an emerging artist, you need to, you know, stand out. You know, branding is really important.
It's very important.
You know, like really need to stand out. Aside the music, you need to stand out on your own. So like, when somebody sees you, like
They
you
just
know
go,
that this
that's
is
it.
yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
So that's where the head came in, and you know, everything just started clicking, like time after time, process after process.
I agree to an extent, even though I still disagree, because I feel like once you're really good, no matter what, people would, you know what I mean?
Of
But
course.
I get the thinking behind an emerging artist, of course. I get
like,
that.
It just makes
yeah,
it
100%.
easy.
100%.
Like if I see you, like if there's some, like now I know that you're always on drugs.
Yes.
Exactly.
Shoot, you just like, that's the dude, yeah.
Now when I saw you, like when I met you downstairs, you know, I didn't really, if it's that you were not on the drugs, trust me, I might not know that.
Oh, it's me, yeah.
So the drugs actually like confirmed that, yeah, this is, you understand?
That's a good one.
That's how it works.
No, absolutely. It's just that, of course, now you're in the, because we don't have an industry. Afrobeat, Nigeria Afro, we don't have an industry. We have a space. But for the sake of this conversation, I'll use the word industry. But if you know, you know. You know me, I don't believe you have one. But we don't have a structure. A lot of things I'm just not happy about. But it's not about me now. So it's about you. How are you finding the industry, if you will? Because you're immersed in it. You've met with. There was a video I saw. Zlatan was there. Davido was there. How was that? How was that encounter?
It was great. You know, like seeing David was actually great.
Yeah.
You know, it was not just only about seeing him. It's like, for the fact that was the first time I was meeting him in person, and he acknowledged me.
Oh, dope.
Because, yeah, he did, because at that point they're playing my song, they're playing Dreamscape, and then like his guys were actually singing his song word for word. So he was like,
crazy.
That's what I say. He was like, who's this guy? So he actually had to ask me, like, what's your name? I was like, Omizzy. And I was like, okay, cool, great sound, and all this kind of, you know, like.
Okay.
So it was amazing actually meeting him, and you know, like it wasn't like a forced kind of conversation. It just went smooth. And you know, David is a chilled person. He came out to support Zlatan.
Okay.
So it was like
you were there for the shop. Is it for the?
I was there for
clothes
like, for his anniversary, like the anniversary of his shop. Right?
Yeah.
And that was how I met David, and you know, I was chilling, and also like linking up with industry and like, you know, artists as well. So the industry as a whole, I'll say, is like really big, and same way it's small.
Oh yeah.
You understand? Because, you know, like you can't really want to like be with everybody. You can't please everybody.
Of course.
And you just have to do your thing, you know, create a space for yourself and just keep doing it. Like you have like your own people at your back who are like putting their all to make sure that you hit this thing on the head. So I'm not really focused on the industry. I'm just focused on who's giving me the right energy, who's ready to make things happen.
And you're there to do something, your job.
Who's ready to take Afrobeat to the next level and all this kind of, that's the energy I'm on.
So I know this is not on you, because from what you've said, you're just there to do what you need to do.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I know the industry is fake. There's loads of fake people.
Of course.
So how do you maneuver around the fake people? Because let's be real, I know you're not going to say it because you know, but you know the fake people. We're not going to call names for you. Because if it was just me on this camera, I'll call the names of the fake people, I think. But for your sake and the respect I have for your presence, I won't be saying those names. So how do you maneuver? Let's just say, you know, Mr. A, B, C, D are fake. How do you maneuver that? How do you find ways around it?
I feel like life on its own is like full of politics.
Yeah, of course.
So life is politics, you know. As an individual, as a person, you have to know how to like even work with the most evil person.
Facts.
Because I'm trying to remember a scripture, because it's like, you know, like if you want, there's a scripture like, if you want to dine with the devil, you have to.
Of course.
You understand? You need to have a
long
long spoon.
Yes.
You understand? So it doesn't mean that even the people that are really bad doesn't mean that you cannot benefit.
Of course,
You understand?
Yeah.
So you just have to find that balance, you know, in a way, and also make them respect you.
Absolutely.
Because respect is very important. Like I'm very big on respect. You understand? You respect me, I respect you. Like that's how it's like. I wouldn't do something to
that you wouldn't want it done to you. Yeah.
So the moment I see something like that, like maybe you try to disrespect me or something, like I already know that about you, so I know how to move when I'm with you.
That's true.
But I just gotta make sure that I'm hitting whatever it is I need. So if I know this person has a very bad energy, and I feel like there's a way I could make it work, of course I'll make it happen. So.
Oh no, that's interesting. That's a very mature and emotionally intelligent answer. Because to be fair, some people would veer off and start to say random stuff. But I love the fact that you already know what your role is in the space the Afrobeat space, what you want to achieve from it, what you want to take from it, and I have to respect that. And it's, for me, hearing you speak, it's a reflection of how your lyrics are. This is what I'm saying. Someone that does stupid lyrics would have stupid thoughts, and stupid things will come out of their mouth, because guess what? Because they're not growing in any way. So, again, I know for me personally, I think the industry is saturated with too many cop-outs. People want to do bare minimum to receive a lot. So they don't want to really do much, but they want to be very famous and stuff like that. And then outside that, now, even going into the 2-pack songs you've dropped, like there's a 2-pack out there, guys.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, 2 songs. How are you feeling about those? Do you have that same feeling of when Osimhen or Down for Driver? The reason I'm picking those 2 songs are the ones that like
that you
commercial in the sense where are they giving that same vibes?
I'll say like not really, because you know, like at that point it was just me like starting like, you know, more officially, like,
of course.
you know. So there was this kind of tension that like came with it, and you know, me putting my head, I'm like, what else can I do and stuff can I do? You know, it's like the more you grow into something, the more you understand. So the more you absorb, the more you like, you know how to, you know, go about it. Though like nobody knows it all, but like, so how it was at that point is different from how it is now. So now like I know more, and I know where I need to put more energy into. You know, I know where I need to like, oh man, this stuff is really not working like how I want it to be, so I could, you know, stop here and try something else. And
absolutely.
Yeah, so it's more like I have grown. So now that I'm dropping this 2-pack single, you know, like it's still fresh. I'm giving my people time. I'm more worried about my own community.
Of course, those are the people you're worried. Those are your focus. They're your focus.
Like, you know, I'm worried about my community, and you know, doing stuff like this podcast, showing my face more. You know, it's like it's to keep expanding.
Of course, like the exposure is there as well.
So if you're watching this, you need to go and check it out.
Hey, go check out Omizzy. Don't just check out the 2-pack. Go check his old songs. But for those people that really need to, you know, a lot of people need that. They don't like starters. They like the main course. I'll say go listen to Osimhen. The song I just played, I played them on the pod anyway. So you go. Those are the ones, because I can't tell you to go listen to a song that is just that's not gonna grab you straight away. You know, there's some songs you have to listen to in the second minute, then you're like, this song actually. But you see, like with Osimhen and Danfo, straight away, because of how the producer said, this is how we're gonna set the tone. He set the tone in the right way, and straight away it grabs you. You know what I mean? But regardless, his EP as well. It's called It's a Yellow
Down for
Driver EP. Yes. That's the one. Go check that one out as well. I think it's 7 or 8 songs.
Yeah, 7.
Actually. 7. Because I did, guys. If you don't want to go check my YouTube and see. I did the EP review and stuff like that. I was vibing to it. How's the love been anyway? Since now you're like now in the limelight, I would say. How's it been? How are people treating you? How are people, you know, addressing you?
It's 2 ways actually. You have the people that actually love you for you. You have the people that they get confused. You know, it's like today I think I love this guy, and tomorrow it's like
true. Those finicky fans. They
have the people that they don't even want to see you at
all. Facts. That's facts.
So like it's everything all together, but I feel like everything like actually that's what makes the music and everything. And that's what makes it interesting, and that's what makes it, you know, sweet to go.
Facts.
So it's just me building my own legacy in Afrobeats, and we keep it going.
Nice. So just to kind of round up in general, right? Can you give me your top 5 songs this year already?
Personally?
Your personal top 5 songs.
Like for myself, or like...
No, just in general.
Oh, in general.
It doesn't have to be in a particular order, so you don't have to go, oh, my best. Just name 5 songs that you like.
I'll say Ashake, Mentally.
Mentally, okay.
You understand? Because that song was...
Mentally.
I think that song was out when I dropped, before I dropped Osimhen.
Yes, you did.
So that was the song that I was using to...
Yeah, I see.
So Mentally, I'll say... I think it is a crazy artist. I'll say Burna Boy, Panic.
Okay. Oh, that's a good song. Burna Boy. Yeah, that's a good song.
Anybody, you understand?
That's a good song. That's a song. That's a good song.
So Burna Boy, because there's a lot of songs that are in my head. I just want to make sure that I have to
you pick your
So My head is actually filled. I'm trying to think. Olamide, 99.
Oh, that,
yeah,
oh,
99,
dope.
99.
Dope.
99 was the
Yeah,
vibe.
two more.
That's bad. I say Biliano.
Biliano.
Yeah, Faja.
Faja, okay.
Yeah, there's also
Okay.
Faja is
Okay.
still giving the vibe of like
Yeah.
you need to go, keep going. And I'll say Omizzy, man, you need to listen.
I love that. Which one? The Omizzy, which one?
Control.
Nice.
Yeah,
So that's your
like
5. That's dope, man.
part of the new
That's proper dope. I love that. I love the fact that you're listening to other songs and
Yeah,
you
of
can
course,
you get inspired by other people. That's really good. That shows growth. You know, things like that help. It does help help a human being evolve anyway, because you start to, before you know it, you start to get styles. You're not copying styles, but it's like you get inspired. You're like, okay, maybe I need to add this riff. I need to add my next song. I'll add this horn. I'll add the horn. I'll add the. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, bro. Obviously, in conclusion, I just want to say, again, giving your flowers. I love the fact that your song reminds me of something. It reminds me of something missing in the space. I'll be honest with you. The way the 2 songs that we mentioned, we talked about, which is pretty much maybe your most popular songs. The way they start, I pray, and I'm not saying all your songs should start like that, but keeping that tonality, that idea, that sound is really important, because it helps mellow. It's difficult to skip it. It's so, I promise you, so once you play that and you can't skip the song, you're like, oh, let me just hear this. And I hope it stays that way. I hope you don't get carried away with the glitz and the glamour. You know how it goes, man.
Yeah,
We love artists, you know what I'm saying? They get excited and start doing stuff. And I hope your community keeps growing. I'm part of Omizzy's community, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you see the handshake at the start.
Psycho.
Yeah, psycho handshake. Me too, I'll introduce that to someone now.
Yeah, that's it.
When I go, just keep going like that. Just keep going like that. But no, that's dope, man. That's dope. And I appreciate you for coming through.
No, of course.
You've got other places to be, but
of course,
you chose this place.
But
So
then I
thank you.
appreciate you for without even knowing me,
Nah,
or who knew? I didn't even know this was going to happen.
You're saying.
I was just at home scrolling through YouTube, and I saw somebody. I'm like, who is this?
That's dope.
And now we're actually doing.
Man. And the thing is, when they say Omizzy is in London, I was like, rah, Omizzy, yeah, come on. I would like to talk to Omizzy, man. Because normally, a lot of times they say some people, I'm like, I'm not sure. As soon as they said Omizzy, I was like, yeah, man, let's do it. Let's do it, because it could have happened earlier, but I've said, are they still going to be around? Please, we need to make this happen, man.
I'm still here. I'm still here too. Ending, because Ruga's show is coming in the O2, and I'm going to be opening for him.
Jeez, you had it here first,
so,
Ruga. Opening
for Ruga. Shout out to Ruga.
Do you have what song are you going to perform?
Performing on Postman and Down for Driver.
Dope. That's good. That's a good idea, actually.
Energy,
so you're going to start with Down for Driver? Or you're going to end with Down for Driver?
I'm going to start with Down for Driver.
I think you could have ended with Down for Driver still. That would have been dope. You know what I'm saying? If I'm there, I'm going to be screaming anyway. Like, oh, yeah, Omizzy, yeah. You know them one. Yeah, just. Bro, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Oh.
Psycho.
So yeah. I almost even forgot. Blessings, bro.
All right, safe, man.
Yeah, man.